All right, guys, another win for the Toronto Raptors over the Golden State Warriors. This is the Hoopsner postgame show. I didn't expect this. I mean, there was a part of me that wanted to predict this before the series started, that wanted to put something out and say, you know what? I really think this Raptors team has a chance, especially without Durant, but I was too scared because this is the Golden State Warriors. 5th straight visit to the NBA Finals. 3 of the last 4 are wins for the Golden State Warriors. And with multiple MVPs on their team, obviously Durant's out. I just did not really see this coming. But this Raptors team, they were a boulder going into these playoffs, and they were a rough stone rolling through Philadelphia, even a first game loss to Orlando, and then to beat the Milwaukee Bucks as handily as they did. They're now a smooth ball of just destruction now that's just rolling through the Warriors now. They're not afraid of them. You know, they guarded them tonight. They had probably the worst first half they've had in a long time. And I understand if you're a Warriors fan, you're frustrated because Curry didn't shoot from 3 as well as you would like. But you had a nice game from Klay, honestly, and they were hitting shots inside as well. But the Raptors come into the game and just could not hit a shot from anywhere. And it was like a 4-point game at half. And then in the second half, it wasn't surprising that the Raptors figured it out. They just hit shots. We hear all this stuff on TV about Kevon Looney as if he's like the second coming of Hakeem Olajuwon or something like that. You know what? The defense that the Warriors did against the Raptors, it wasn't making them miss wide open threes. It was just the Raptors missing wide open threes. You know? The Warriors, on the other hand, are dealing with some serious defensive pressure from really high-level defenders because the other guys around Steph and Klay can't shoot. And so the Warriors are dealing with a lot of things other teams in the NBA have been dealing with for years, is that they just don't have the spacing they normally do. They don't have the isolations that they normally have because of the shooting they have in the perimeter. They can't do anything. Like when Draymond comes up the court, bless his heart, he's going to the rim, Ben Simmons style, trying to open things up by crashing to the rim, and there's just nothing there. The Raptors have figured it out. They know how to stop that. They dealt with that with Ben Simmons all last series, and it basically prepared them to play the Warriors this round with Draymond Green. And with these shooters around Draymond, it's just not enough to beat this Raptors team. They have high-level defenders at every single position, and that's why they were able to stay in the game at halftime. It was a 4-point game or something like that. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But the Raptors are elite, and you've got arguably the best player in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard, who is just a dominant force, who makes everyone else on the team better, not necessarily because he's an elite passer, although I think he's showing to be a fine passer, good enough. But the pressure he takes on and the attention that he has to get, that gravity is insane. And so it opens things up for Kyle Lowry and for Ibaka, who had just a monster night tonight. By the way, Serge Ibaka was the best center on the floor tonight. He was just a dominant force on the defensive end, and he hit nice hook shots. He had a big 3 at one point. When Ibaka's really good, the Raptors are just really hard to beat. Kyle Lowry just plays really smart. I've come to just love watching Kyle Lowry. I need to watch more and more Raptors, obviously, but I just enjoy watching him. He makes smart plays. He does a lot of little things that don't show up. And I think this playoff series, a lot of people have learned that the Kyle Lowry is an elite plus minus guy because of all those things. The defense, drawing charges, all those things he does is fantastic. And then he runs the offense really well. He sets up guys really well. And you can see that he's kind of grown a chemistry with Kawhi. It would be a shame if Kawhi doesn't stay because of what they've grown here. They can come back next year. Obviously, next game is in Toronto, and we will see if Kevin Durant comes back. But for now, 3-1 for the Raptors is a great place to be, and the Warriors are very, very lucky that they didn't just get swept tonight, honestly. This could have been a sweep, and so they're lucky Klay had that huge game in Game 2 and just a monster third quarter where the Raptors couldn't hit a shot, and that's the game. If they'd had a couple shots in the third quarter, the Raptors would have swept them. That's what's crazy. Now they go back to Toronto. I am excited to watch that game. Could a team from Canada really win the NBA Finals? The Raptors? Is that what's happening? It looks like it. We shall see. Never count out the Warriors. They're that good. But if they do it in Toronto, wow. That means anybody can do it, and I love that. Guys, like and subscribe this channel. Follow, share it on social media if you like it. Let people know. Let's keep going. I'm Hanson James. I'll talk to you later.